I'm calling BS on Oxfam's kid gloves approach to reforming our food system. Take a look at Oxfam's infographic. They talk about climate change, getting tunnel vision on some specific incidents where abnormal weather hurt crop production, but let's take a look at the big picture. More than a quarter of greenhouse gas emissions come from food, and roughly 60% of this comes from factory farming of animal products. In fact, rearing cattle generates more greenhouse gases than driving cars. Who paid for this infographic? McDonald's? They highlight food waste, but leave out arguably the biggest culprit. We feed 36% of our calories from crops to animals, and yet we only get 12% of that back from meat and dairy. Now that's food waste. They talk about food prices, but leave out the fact that wealthy nations can pay more for grain to feed their cattle than the world's poor can pay to feed themselves. And this increased demand for grain to feed cattle drives prices up. And when it comes to hunger, they leave out the fact that we already produce far more food calories than we need to feed everyone. We just feed far too much of it to livestock. If we use more of our land to grow crops for human consumption rather than feeding it to animals, we could feed an additional 4 billion people today. That's half the world's population. Oxfam had one job: expose the truth about our broken food system, but they chickened out big time.